See, that's what I'm talking about. You feel that? Where it's up instead of through. And dude, with your little bit of scissor tendency, okay, you got to make sure that when you get, if you're going to have that move kind of naturally, it can't be this. It's got to be more stick my head in there and get it here instead of reaching back. Because what happens when you go back? Does your barrel get shorter or longer? Shorter. And you just miss that. Now we're coming around it. You got to stay through it. The scissor is a natural move for you. Just got to make sure to keep your head there. See, you just with that inside pitch, man, you just want to back out of that. And some of that's timing, but some of that's just that posture control. Okay. Do you feel like you get too hunched? Like, do you feel like you get too far over and then have to come out? Okay. Think about just staying taller, like with your body, instead of getting, when you land and you're here and it's like you feel like you're getting too much and you don't have space and you got to back up. Just think about being a little taller when you land. There you go. What's up, man? There you go. Yeah. Okay. And some of that, we talk about hip hinge, you talk set and posture and everything else. Sometimes y'all overcook stuff, right? You're a good young athlete. Your brain, your body, okay, you probably just get right here and it'd be natural where you want to be. Don't try to create more. Now if you were one of these kids that was like landing this way, then yeah, we got to think about getting more chest over the toes and whatnot. But if you feel like when you get down there and you need time and like you're just like, oh, I don't have enough space for that, I got to back out of it, okay, just stand up a little bit. That can also be a timing thing. Like you're trying to buy more time by backing out. But if you can tell, hey, I feel a little bit too much hinge there, just think about being a little more upright. Ripped. Good boy. See, does that pitch up in the zone feel easier too? Yeah. And that's the other thing is you got to be able to work from the top down. Right? And so we want to be able, now everybody's going to have a little variation on where high is for them. Some people may think that's high. Some people may think that's high. Whatever it is, you got to hunt the top, right? Unless the guy on the mound is down in the zone and that's what the plan is. But as a general rule, we've got to be able to cover the top of the zone and then work down when need be. And if you get too much here, now that top of the zone, it's like, okay? The only other option of that is be very good when you set your strike zone. If you're going to be here, that we're not swinging at that pitch. You got to have everything down there. But for most, maybe a little more upright instead of. Hammered. You got to be able to, and that's the one I'm talking about. If we're going to swing at that pitch, we got to be able to stay on top of that. Okay? There you go, young man. Down in that wheelhouse. Yep. We were doing good. Sorry. Rip, rip. Nice. Oh. Coming out. Good adjustment right there. Okay, and those are the type things, dude, like just understanding your swing, when you're rocking and rolling, when you're on your own. You're like, man, what's going on? And if you feel like you got that back, as long, like once you figure out, is this timing or is this really something that I'm doing with my body that's getting me in a bad position where I feel like I need to stand up and give myself space? That's the key. Is it timing? Is it pitch selection, or is it mechanical? Like, go through those things in that order. Don't just jump to mechanics. But that was a really good change. It just looked so much freer all over. You know, you got beat a couple times, but the swing itself, much more flow. Good, good. All right, brother.